Watch out. You know what it is? The Cooper and Anthony Show.
Does nothing ever upset you?
No,
Now, how come you're so thick-skinned? How did that all start?
because I don't care.
About anything?
Not really.
How do you just not care?
I care about some things, but I don't care what people think of me. I could care less. What, I'm going to lose sleep over that?
Chad, do you care what people think of you?
Yes. I
Heidi?
can't. I'd like not to, but I can't help it.
Yeah. Heidi, what about you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a female. Well, no, Chad cares.
Chad's half a female.
He's not. You're closer than he is with all the hair products and the fashion stuff and your little mandals.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Mandals.
Man sandals.
No, you have to get to a point in your life where you really don't care anymore what people think.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Why should you care? Why do I care about somebody on the street, what they think of me?
I guess.
I act like I don't care, but, secretly I care.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think too, Heidi. You go, I don't care. And then you go home going, why don't they like me?
Right.
I'm so nice to them. But then here's what I think, Heidi. This is my new philosophy on it. For every email I get for people that say, oh, I love you guys, I love the show. If I get an email from somebody saying, you guys stink, I hate you, get off the air. Why would I give, they both don't know me, really. I mean, they both should have as much weight in my world. But just because I want to believe somebody says something nice, do you know what I'm saying?
Well, they like the show, and they know you from the show.
I guess.
No, but if you get 99 emails saying you were awesome, we love you, and one that says you stink, you're going to dwell on the one that
you're
says
going
you
to go
stink.
nuts off that
I
one.
know,
Yeah.
I do. Why is that?
Human nature.
Human nature.
And
But Anthony's not like that.
But I just delete it.
Yeah,
and
he's
go,
dead on the inside.
And I go, I could care what you think.
It truly doesn't bother. You don't drive home going, they didn't like my hair.
No.
Really? That's amazing. I'm really amazed by people like that are just so thick-skinned that you could say anything to them. I mean, you could say anything to me. I mean, I'm thick-skinned in a way, but I think there's certain areas that people say stuff to me that I go, oh.
But life is too
you
short.
You cried for 2 days when somebody said you could only have one taco instead of two.
You remember that?
Yeah.
When I was in, Heidi, did you remember this? Were you with us then?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so I was in L.A., which, oh, God-forsaken place. I think I have to go back there next week.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. I can't, I don't
You chose that instead of community service?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I had to go to L.A. for something, and I was there for a few days, and I did the show from there. And I went out that night because everybody kept saying to me, oh, you got to try the fish tacos. So I went to the fish taco place, and I was looking at the menu deciding if I was going to have one or two, because they were like all these meals, one or two, or one with beans, or one with... So I was deciding, should I get one, should I get two? And the one behind the counter said to me, sweetie, you don't need two tacos. You're only getting one.
Yeah, she wouldn't give her two.
She wouldn't give me two.
You wanted to pay for two.
I said, I'll pay for it. She's right. She would not give me two. And I want to get a soda. Would not let me have a soda. She said, you're having water. Because I realize, Heidi, I might not be, in the world, really obese people. I'm not an obese person, but I'm Hollywood fat.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, you're like, Guinness Book of World Records.
See, but why would you care what that woman thinks?
She made me cry.
Why would you care?
I'm Hollywood fat.
Have you seen that woman since?
No.
Then why do you care?
Because I believe she told me the truth. I believe that other people lie to me and tell me, oh, you look great, you look so skinny. She was the only person to stand up and go, you know what? You got a big butt, lady, and a big stomach, and it's hanging over those jeans.
Don't care.
You don't need two tacos.
Just take the taco and move on.
I know, but see, I think if I would have disagreed with her, I would have been like, screw her. But I think as I agreed with her on some level, I felt like, you know what? I'm not just Hollywood fat. I don't need two tacos.
See, that's what it is. You don't care what she thinks, but down below, you are.
Down below?
Deep within.
Deep within.
Deep inside, she speaks the truth.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's
speaks the truth. She speaks to me.
No, but I've gotten emails from people who are just nuts, and I don't think they know what they're talking about. But it's still weird. It's still hurtful when people don't like you.
Delete. That's why they made the delete button.
And I think there's a difference, too, between some random person, like at a taco place, as opposed to somebody that's actually taken the time to, listen to you or get to know you, and then make that decision that you
Right.
stink.
But you know what? For some reason, that makes more sense to me. Like my friends who have ditched me over the past couple of years, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Good riddance to them, but they know.
But it's just weird. Why would you email somebody because you think they suck on the air?
That is weird.
But they do.
Why would you just not turn the channel and not worry about it?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. The fact that people sit down to say those things. It's like, really? It's one thing if we're sitting here, if I was Ann Coulter, if we're sitting here talking about like some political thing and they're going, no, Obama, no, McCain. That would make sense because people are passionate about that. But what do we talk about? Boobs? What we want to be remembered by when we die? I mean, it's not so controversial. People have to have an opinion. I hate you.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah, see that button?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, email is kind of impersonal, so it's real easy to email someone something bad rather than saying it to their face.
But see, Heidi, I think that's why that woman really affected me, because she had the cojones to stand up to me and go, "You're having one taco, fatso." You know what I mean? She didn't send me an innocuous, anonymous email going, okay.
If she would have known your email address, she probably would have.
No, I gotta say, I gotta hand it to her for saying it right to my face.
But you've never seen her since.
I may go back to that
You
taco
are
place.
not
and
going
see
back
her.
to that taco place. There's no way you're ever going back there. You're never going to see that woman again.
I'm going to go back there and have
There's
5
17
tacos just to upset her.
Chad, 17 gazillion people live in L.A. Is that right?
At least.
At least. You're not going to see her again.
That's probably true. I heard she got fired.
Probably.
Hi, Scott.
Hey. And
No, Scott,
I know why Anthony doesn't care, and I know why you guys care.
Tell me.
I think it's kind of a cultural thing because I'm half Italian and I'm half Spanish, and I really don't care what people say. And if you talk to a true Italian and somebody's telling them, "Hey, you're fat, you're this," well, what's your problem? Huh? Why are you going to say that to me? It doesn't matter what they say because you're never going to see her again, so it doesn't matter. She could have said, "Go burn," and you've been like, "Okay, whatever. I'm never going to see you again. She doesn't matter. She's not important.
Right.
She shouldn't be important to you. It doesn't matter. It's just you got to just let it slide off of you. See, and Anthony, I really do think part of that might be because you're Italian. Because how many Italians are going to get stressed out when someone tells them you're only supposed to eat 1 plate of spaghetti?
Yeah, it's true.
Right. We're going to eat 14 just to make them mad.
Exactly. We're going to say, "Hey, screw you. I'm going to eat as much as I want."
See? You got a point. They don't matter.
All right, you guys take care.
Oh, Scott, I wish I was Italian.
See, that's it. They don't matter in your world.
I need to be Italian, really.
I think it's a matter. I don't know if it's a matter of what your ethnic background is. I think it's a.
It matters how you're brought up, though.
I think a lot of it has to do with security, insecurity.
You think?
Yeah,
You think he's secure?
absolutely,
And you think you're insecure?
definitely,
Wow.
and so are you.
How dare you? Hi, Shannon.
Hello. Well, apparently the chick that sent you the email, she's insecure because she could have called you and said something to you instead of sending it through email, right?
That's a good point. Call the show. Tell me that you don't like me. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Well, exactly. But, even though they do that through email and, I don't know, it also happens in the workplace, and it's not through email. It's basically a clique of people that get together and decide that one person is going to start talking about another, and then they all follow suit like a bunch of sheep. It's
Just like high school.
It's sick. It's sad. It totally brings back memories for me, and it makes it to the point where it's like, I don't even want to go to work anymore.
Yeah, how do you deal with that?
Monster.com.
Monster.com. Get as cocky as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And just let them know that you hear what they're saying, and you don't agree with them, and just to shut their big old mouths, I don't know, be cocky with them, unfortunately.
Right. And that's terrible because they created that bad work environment, It's probably worse. It's just as bad. They come to work every day with a knot in their stomachs, too.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just because they're insecure. They're worried about something. So in order for them to feel better about themselves, they need to start talking about somebody else.
Right.
And
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. She's got a point.
Yeah, thank you, Shannon. I think I'm not insecure, but I'm not secure. I'm somewhere in between. I'm like in limbo. I wish I had your rock security. I'm secure.
Right. Like I said, I'm going to get mad at somebody, but it's going to be over 2 seconds because I'm not going to see him again. I mean, you've been with me in the car. You
That's
know
true.
how I am.
That's
but
true.
the minute I pass that person, I'm fine.
That's a good point. Yeah. But they're not saying anything personal to you. They're just, flipping you off, and you.
Yeah, but when they do say something personal, and it happens when we yell back and forth at a red light.
Yeah.
But by the time I turn the corner, I'm fine.
See, I don't think you're fine. You've got high blood pressure. Hi, Michael.
It boils down to mind over matter.
Mm-hmm. How do you
I don't
figure?
mind what you think because you don't matter.
Exactly.
I don't mind what you think because you don't matter.
Eventually, you've got to reach a point within yourself to where you decide, hey, I am me. I'm going to be happy. Regardless of what anybody else thinks, I'm going to be happy.
But Michael, I think everybody matters. That's the problem, because I have a hard
Nobody
time.
matters.
I have a hard time with the idea that somebody doesn't matter.
Their opinion is what that means.
Yeah, but I'm saying even that. I mean, I have a hard time with that because I never know. Maybe I will see the taco lady again. Maybe she's going to show up. Who knows where?
You have some people out there who are so miserable because they cannot make peace with themselves to make themselves happy that they're just going to make everybody. Misery loves company. They're going to try their best to make everybody else miserable.
That's true. So she was probably looking just to make, because I got to tell you, she was not thin.
Well, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense.
She could have been miserable about her weight. She could have been miserable because she has no home life or a horrible home life.
That's true. 10 o'clock at night, she's serving tacos.
Yep. Or she had a bad day.
Yeah.
Maybe she jumped on a scale and she gained 20 pounds.
Took it out on me. Thank you, Michael.
Your family, your friends matter. Everybody else don't matter.
Are we your friends?
Or your boss matters.
I throw
Not
them
all
in
the
the
time.
category of friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, people you're close to, you see every day. People
They
like
matter.
that, they matter in your life. Everybody
that's a good
else,
point.
what do you care?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Because if one of you guys said something to me, like, something you didn't like,
Yeah,
I think
you
that
really smell bad. If we said that.
Well, that I don't care. That I know is true. No, but if you said something to me about stuff because I don't care about how I smell, or I really don't care about how I look. Like, if you told me about something, I don't know, something that mattered to me.
Like, those are just horrible shoes.
Don't you even start with that, Chad Bauer.
that would
but
be-
I've said that before to her.
Not meaning it, though.
No, he has. I've
Yeah,
walked in
I
with,
have.
I have some pretty outrageous shoes that I've walked in with, and he's like, those are horrible. And I'm,
First question, how much were those?
yeah.
And second, let's go to Target. I'll find the same pair.
Yeah, and I get mad because I just think he has no style, no class. He has no idea. Please. So what motto do you live by? Do you have words of wisdom for us? Hey, Mark.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Now, did she really say you were fat, or she just said you can't have 2 tacos?
It's the way she said it. The subtext was, you can't have 2 tacos, fat butt girl.
So she really didn't say it. You just believe she said it.
No, then she went on to tell me how many Weight Watchers points were in 1 taco, and why 2 I'd be over my points for the day.
Oh, that awful lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I always say you have to be happy for what you have, not what you don't have, because we're not all Brad Pitts and Angelina Jolies. So, there's always going to be somebody who's prettier, more handsome, has more money, has the latest, greatest car. And
You speak for yourself, Mark.
we all can't be Brad Pitt, right?
You speak for yourself. I want to be Angelina Jolie.
Well, get out the checkbook.
That's a good point. You're right. A lot of plastic surgery going to be involved with that situation. That's true. No, Mark's right. Okay, be happy with what you have, not with what you don't have. That's good. That's a good motto. Hey. Yeah, right. You got a sucking noise, and it's to start with a lipo. So what do you have a motto that you live by? How about you, Sharon? Hey, Sharon. Sharon!
Jared!
Oh.
Are we calling Sharon back now?
Let's see who picks up.
Okay. Hello? Hello, is Sharon there?
Sharon!
Well, thank you, Sharon. That was a fantastic comment, and I do agree.
Sharon! 100%.